Good morning. It is another one of my Morning Words live streams. I started this on Saturday and unfortunately was not able to do it on Sunday. Trying to build the daily habit of just going live in the morning in a way that is almost like a peaceful ASMR, doing some typing and just kind of keeping that commitment. So today I am late because my usual time to go live is 7 o'clock, and I'm here at 7:30. But no bother, no harm, no foul. I will be just typing away a little bit. Probably not much talking this morning. I really want to dwell in the words. Lots has been happening over the past few days in the world. A lot has been happening over the past few days in the world, and it has been such a tragedy to see the cause and the effects of everything all together. And I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm still trying to find my place in all that. It's not about me, of course, but just going to write and dwell in the words and find the home in that. I'm on a new computer today, so it's cool because I'm testing out this new computer. Like a new old computer. Actually, believe it or not, it's an open box, so that would do that. I have a poem on here that I think I'm going to finish. I need to do more quarantine poems. Do you ever write something? There you go. Do you ever write something and just wonder how you wrote it? Seems to be what I did just now. So I have to be. I think I'm in this perpetual bad posture position. I think that my body's supposed to be more like this. And so I'm always like this. You're slouching, says the English, the grade school teacher in my head. This is a first draft of a poem that was I half wrote yesterday and half wrote today. The title of the poem is "When Zoom Removes the Sound of a Typewriter as We Were Watching." The labor mist, silenced by the pandemic, polemic symbol of isolation, as if to say, this background noise must clean it up, must cure the world, as if the quiet helps us think. Typewriting words of love, the gallop of the mind's horsepower to pull us from our loneliness into the future. Endless reams taped together. The new day, Whitman alive many years later, in the sound of the birds, bells on the wire, flowing through my window. So like right there, I already see so many things I could make. So many changes that I can make, like bells on the wire. So I was kind of thinking of like that. There we go. That's a good line. So like the bells on the wire, I was kind of thinking about the birds and, typewriter bell. I'm trying to make that comparison. And then I realized the bells on the wire, sounds good. I don't think it's my favorite line, honestly, in terms of how it's structured. So I did a different line. I just revised that line to say, wind chimes ringing in mind margins, because wind chimes, you don't see a bell on a wire. You see wind chimes. And those are technically bells on the wire. Maybe I could just keep bells on the wire and it could mean wind chimes. A little bit of insight into a poet's mind. However, I'm going to get myself a different typewriter. I have decided I want to use the silent typewriter, which is not really that silent, but it's a little less of a racket than this one. So I'll be right back. There we go. Well, I do actually think that I could start the draft of my next blog post this morning. 2 to 7, 5. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Because I am going to be very obviously writing about the George Floyd protest situation, everything like that. But it's going to be short and it's going to cut to the point. So let me go do that. This live stream and one of the Akira the Don songs where he remixes Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson talks about how when one is trying to pursue beauty, they sometimes don't get it right, like at all. I'm just going to center this to 10. So if it's going to be 2.5 to 7.5. There we go. That's good. about how when trying to find beauty, you might make a lot of mistakes, but not really mistakes, but you just might not get it. And he describes it as stumbling towards the kingdom of God. And I have been resting a lot with that line in my heart because I don't know. I feel like I'm in the work in progress stage, very heavily, life-wise, who I am wise, writing wise, career wise, all those things. I used to feel lost. I used to feel like I wasn't going anywhere, like that feeling of where's my life going. But now I don't feel that way as often. Now I feel like I am on the way. Wish I was there. And we're never really there, are we? Like kingdom of God. You're kind of only there when you're not aware of the life, and you've gone over and passed over to the next realm. But at least I feel I am approaching things in a way that's better, it's different, it's new. So there's a positive to that. And yeah, I feel like I wish I had a better background for this YouTube live stream. It's my wife's desk, it's nice, but anyway, I will start my podcast. I am still live streaming, and I am now looking up stuff. What I would really like is if I can get this on the first try. But I thought it not going to happen. Let's punch that in at 3. Okay, good. That's better. a hash sign, like I have a hashtag sign on the typewriter, is huge, like wildly huge. That was surprising. Maybe I can kind of lean back here on this one now. Look at this. Oh, that's good. Just got to push the camera back. I titled the essay. The only thing I'm comfortable really sharing is so at this point is titled the essay "Where There Is Despair, Hope." I don't want it to be too long. I don't know. Like we were discussing this on the live stream on Thursday. Whenever, like, I don't want it to be implied that when I speak on this, I want the attention. But people are saying that we can't be silent. So it's kind of like a catch-22, right? Like you want to say something, but you don't want to be in the act of saying something. Like you want to fulfill the very important obligation of support. But inherently, anything I do as a creator draws attention to me. And when I'm writing a poem on the street for like someone in, celebrating their puppy or their relationship, that's fine. There's sort of this acceptable pride for me to be a creator creating for them. In return, I create something that is about them, but they know also that I'm shining a light on my abilities as an artist. None of this is about that. I want no light. Part of this essay is going to go up when it's finished. Is going to go up in a post today at like midday, if I actually get this done. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't like undermine myself, my own self-confidence, but I will write this slow still. Prose and I have not been getting along, but we've started talking again. I compare my relationship to Prose like a husband separated from his wife. That they both know they're eventually going to be getting back together, but they just have to work out their differences a little. I am verbose. Barbaric Yawp is more like a barbaric Jerome. First page done. All right, now I'm starting to kind of get into the groove, which is good. I'm hitting my stride. I'll probably be able to keep this to 3 pages double spaced, which is an accomplishment for me. Yeah, I am so long-winded. Usually it's like 3 pages single spaced. And like full pages too. But like, I don't know if brevity is always wit. You know, sometimes brevity is wit and sometimes it's not. Well, this has been fun and it got me writing. I missed the 7 a.m. time and I was like feeling down about it. And then I was kind of thinking about just kind of taking a nap and bumming out a little bit. I was like, well, you know what? Let me just do it. 7:30, 7:35, whatever it is. Stumbling towards the kingdom of God. Thank you, anybody that is tuning in after the fact. Thank you, Future Joe, for your work as you continue working. But here's past Joe telling you, Future Joe, that as you watch this, that we are pushing through, and we're getting to wherever you are now. I like to think of these as messages to my future self, as well as anybody else watching. You don't know when someone's going to watch and what someone's going to say. I mean, my other video is 4 views, and like you're like, oh, 4 views, it's like millions of views on Instagram and everything. But like 4 views that could be 3 people that needed this type of experience. The quiet typewriter, sitting with the writer writing. You don't know where people are. Anyway, tune in out. Thank you.